Welcome, kings and queens, to Enhance Holistically Tarot and Life Advice. My name is Tameka, and welcome to my channel. If you could please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Right now, we're about to embark upon the second part to the new moon. The second part to the full moon reading. Today is September 2nd. I have not loaded the first part quite yet. We're not quite yet, right? We're not quite ready yet. But I will be loading these two videos at the same time. So check out part one of the full moon reading, and this will be part two. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and invite the energies in right now. Thank you, Spirit Guide Angels, Divine White Light. Thank you for your messages on this evening for the second part to the full moon reading. Thank you for the collective that is tuning in to get inspiration, encouragement, insight, for oversight, foresight, and all that it is that we need and desire in this time. Thank you that all the message will give us the answers that we are seeking, give us direction, and to arrive at our highest self and on the highest frequency possible. Thank you so much, Ashe. All right, I'm just shuffling a little bit. We're going to start out this with the Power Animal Oracles. I meant to do this on the part one series, but I did not have them co-located with me. And so we're going to go ahead and ask the divine what it is that we need to know from the Power Animal. Thank you. We have a couple cards that we just turned over by mistake. So I don't know if it's meant to be turned over, but the frog is what I saw. Hey man, another card is turned over. The antelope is what I see. So let's see if these two have any significance. If not, no diamond. I'm sorry, I'm talking to my little doggy. She's been very, very something lately. But anyway, it is a full moon, so who knows? A lot of you may have been having some insomnia. I know I did last night. I just knew I was gonna sleep through the night. I went to bed early and everything. I did nighttime hygiene, good sleep hygiene, and woke up at 3 in the morning. I said, all right, I'm up. And I was up for some hours. So I know that sometimes the full moon can give off these funny energies. All right, so we got 3 cards total. Didn't plan on having 3 cards, but since we have them, we'll read about them. So we have the hummingbird for joy, which is something we need to always strive to have that type of energy. Then we have the salmon, not Solomon, salmon, and determination. And then we have turtle, retreat. Okay, so the hummingbird. Let's talk about the hummingbird. I was trying not to read too much tonight, but I guess Spirit was like, "Oh, yes, you will." And for a lot of us, this may have different messages and mean different things at different times right now. So, but I do believe wholeheartedly that wherever the messages fall for you, that they will resonate. And if they don't, and you want a more personalized reading, please see the description box and schedule a personal reading so we can get more in depth. So the hummingbird says, lighten up. Let me try to hold the card up. Hold on. So it says, lighten up. Have you ever seen images of the laughing Buddha or the laughing Jesus? Well, these spiritual masters and many others knew that life was not to be taken all that seriously. Life is very transitory and fleeting, and although we may interpret events in our life as requiring solemnity, can't talk, they're usually not that big of a deal. Don't take just say everything, everyday life too seriously. It's meant to be enjoyed. Have a good time, whether working, playing, resting, eating, or just hanging out with loved ones. Yes, there are tragedies and losses. It is best to give yourself time and space to grieve, to release the tears and let them fall away. Eventually, let your grief transmute to joyful remembrance and warm feelings for who and what has come before. There's such precious little time on this beautiful planet. Make every moment count. Love, and then go and love some more, no matter what else is going on. The additional associations are flexibility, sensitivity, vibration, and color. So I went on a cruise one year. It happened to be a law of attraction cruise, and I was just sharing this with my best friend. I went on a law of attraction cruise, and we met this young lady, and she had a tattoo that said something beautiful is happening. Now we went on this cruise probably about 4 years ago now, but recently Spirit has been bringing that back to my remembrance to the fact that I even want to get a tattoo like that says the same thing but have a different image or whatever, and make it more unique for me. However, it just made me realize how much gratitude that we should always have, because there's always something that can be going wrong in our life. There's always somebody that's got it worse. The situation we are currently in, if anything, could be worse than what it is. But we always have to seek the silver lining. We have to try to see the glass half full instead of half empty. And when you think about it, it might not be where you are at this particular time. You might not be where you want to be, but somewhere in the world a baby's being born. Somewhere in the world someone is getting revived from off of coding, of life support. Somewhere somebody got a prognosis somewhere, and they was told that they would die in a matter of days or weeks, but they're still here years later. So you never know what's going on. And I think that when we have these feelings, of course we have to be authentic and not fake the funk, and realize that we do have these feelings, whether they be solemn or whatever. But if we could just try to find the good in whatever it is that we're feeling at that time, even if it's not for us directly, but it might be for someone else. I just thought I should share that. All right, let's read about the salmon. Determination. My dog is just sitting here looking. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not right now, baby. I don't want to. Because she was surely about to jump in my lap. Go lay down, baby. There she is. Go lay down. Go lay down. Determination. You know where you are going and you will get there. Come on now, somebody. Didn't plan on doing this much reading tonight, but okay. Sometimes it seems easy to give up in the face of adversity, especially when the struggles you face feel overwhelming and insurmountable. Yet these trials and tribulations are all part of your spiritual path and are necessary to make you stronger and more capable at dealing with life's unpredictability. The ordeal you face with now is not necessarily a light one, and to succeed, it will take a clear intention, a commitment to purpose, and a willingness to stay with it until you reach a calmer part of the river. I wouldn't be surprised if the Six of Swords came out, but let's keep going. Um, Even if you're not sure of your purpose or why you're faced with these challenges, follow your path in absolute faith, and the reasons will reveal themselves within the process of your journey. Sometimes your actual goal isn't apparent, even when the direction you must go is. You must trust that your direction is being inspired by the deepest sense of your innate knowing. Align your intention with Spirit's intent, and let nothing stop you from moving forward. The additional associations are purpose, sacrifice, regeneration, and endurance. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are to stay the course during this time where there's a lot of feelings that's uncertain. But, like I mentioned in my previous video, I feel like Spirit is saying stop trying to figure out necessarily why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Just realize that things are shifting around you that maybe you can't pinpoint, but they're for the betterment of you. They're for your better good, and your highest self is going to lead and guide you through whatever this is. So just stay in the moment. Try to have joy. Try to seek gratitude. Find the silver lining in every situation. Ashe. Let's talk about the turtle. Stop trying to make something happen. So this might seem like an oxymoron, because in one thing it's like be determined. But I don't feel like it's to be determined in the action more than I feel like it's to be determined in the intention of your thoughts, the intention of your words, your affirmation. But let's talk about the turtle, because some of you are being called to withdraw, and some of you have withdrawn for too long. Some of you have been withdrawn so long that it's getting to a point of you're just stagnant. and not willing and ready and have the energy to move forward in anything. And if you stay in a place too long, it's not good. Even if you feel like it's the right thing right then and there, just make sure you're being guided by your spirit, is all I can say. So the turtle retreats. Stop trying to make something happen. There's not a whole lot you can do right now to influence the situation you're inquiring about. This sounds so much like the hummingbird, joy, and lighten up. It's best to back off and wait until it's time to move forward again. There's nothing wrong with that, especially given the futility of trying to make something happen right now. Patience is what's called for. Eventually, you can stick your neck out a little at a time to determine if it's time to come out and make some progress towards your goal. A retreat isn't defeat. Let me say that again. A retreat isn't defeat. Make it a conscious and intentional choice instead. You could stand to spend time by yourself in nature, away from the intensity of your usual life. Although we call this a retreat, it's really more of a movement toward the peace and harmony you'll find in the woods, at the mountains, or by the seashore. Doing so also helps you connect with Mother Earth, and when you do, it helps put everything in proper perspective. The ocean's been there a long time, a long, long time, and will continue to be. And every day there's a sunset. So no matter what else has happened, okay, the additional association is femininity, slowness, toughness, and fertility. Ooh, yes. Say it again. Say it again. All right, we're going to use the Modern Witch Tarot today. And this is that. All right, and it is by Lisa Sterling. So we're going to use that for the second half, oops, of our full moon reading. Yesterday I used the Muse Tarot, and that was very, very good. I had used that deck for the very first time with you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed the beautiful artwork, because I did. All right, let's see what's going on here. So now let's keep in mind what we had going on here. Let me set this up so I can refer to it as I know that the tarot is going to mimic or relate to something that is said and read already. Hummingbird, joy, salmon, determination, turtle, retreat. Okay? And some of you may be retreating for the wrong reasons. Some of you may be feeling just want to stay stuck in a funk. And if you're doing that, I'm just going to ask that you just try your best again to just have a heart of gratitude. The Page of Cups is here. So some of you may be having an offer of love. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I swear, Spirit just wants me to get some bin time in. We got the Four of Pentacles. Wow, two cards came out. The Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. We're going to talk about these. So, yeah, a lot of you might be feeling like you haven't, like something, you're expecting something, and then something or someone may come out of the woodwork. Maybe someone that you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe a situation that you're caused to revisit out of the blue. But something unexpected is happening. It's the very beginning of it's kind of like just now rearing its head. And then some of you are trying to control a certain situation as well. We talked about that yesterday. Golly, too many cards. That's what's crossing you right now with this Page of Cups, is that you have the Four of Pentacles. So you have what you need by way of resources, but in some kind of way, you're like clenching. You're not letting anything in, and you're not letting anything out. You're not letting anything come in, and you're not allowing anything to flow out. And when you get in that state, that means you're in a state of lack. You're trying to hold on to dear life. And that's out of fear, okay? When we're trying to hold on and control something, it's because we fear that it will not come out the way that we want it. And we're all guilty of that because we're human. But if we could just relax our grip and realize that the divine in the universe and our ancestors and angels, our spirit guides, They have so much more than what we can conceptualize in this life, okay? Some of you right now are dealing with, again, a brand new endeavor, and you are really you're really being very strategic, very sound. You have the resources that you need in order to put this into action, whatever that might be. I would dare say that it's some type of project, but there's some kind of push moving forward in the area of money or resources, or you're being called to action regarding your money and resources. It might be calls for you now to look at some type of investment opportunity. You might be investing in somebody else that you know has just started a business or something like that, and you want to actually pour back into that person and bless them. In the past position, you have the strength card, or you might be dealing with the Leo or have been with the Leo. But it also talks about like your need of perseverance, or your energy of perseverance in the near past. And I would say that if you have dealt with that, you've had to push through some things, that you stay in that fluid energy. It may have something to do with a lover. It might have something to do with a relationship. Could be. In your conscious right now, you have the Two of Cups. So this could be some type of person that's coming towards you, like we had in this Page of Cups. You may be negotiating further in a relationship with this person, or this might be a family friend you are reuniting with. You're having a healthy exchange. And again, the Leo is showing up again here as well. And I also feel like with this Two of Cups that there's some type of healing that's taking place. That when you have a give and take situation, you feel more you feel like you're supported and you feel like you're guided. You don't feel misunderstood. And this person is meeting you halfway is what I see here. Going into the near future, though, you are embarking on a journey. You don't really know exactly where that is because you don't have a clear cut plan. But some of you feel like you may be moving to maybe another state, another house, or something like that. But there's some type of action that's being taken place in the near future. It could be a move towards this Two of Cups situation. Like I said, it might be giving you the go ahead, or you might still be in contemplation about how this newfound relationship, partnership, friendship is actually gonna work out. So you still are kind of like out in a sense. But again, remember, you are practicing some type of control. That's what's crossing you with this Page of Cups. All right, and going forward, the Eight of Cups is actually influencing the Two of Wands right now. So some of you may be feeling like you need to leave one situation in order to embark upon another. You actually want to complete that. If it's in the relationship aspect, you actually do want to close out one situation before you embark on another. Some of you may be in contemplation about that, or you might just be taking a trip somewhere very soon. Like I said, a lot of you are looking at embarking on a new journey. Something unexpected is coming out. Okay, for some of you, it may be travel, but right now it's like the King of Swords is showing up in your environment. So this tells me that you have been very um, you could be swift with your mouth right now. You might be swift with your words, but I would just challenge you to be careful with your words and make sure that what it is that you're trying to communicate is actually, as much as possible, communicated clearly. And the reason why I say this is because in your hopes and fears position, you actually have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords talks about some type of divide, some type of separation, or something that's not clear. It could be someone that's not being truthful in a relationship. It could be, or you might be having fear of that. Okay. You might be having fear of someone that's not being truthful, as this Two of Cups is in your conscious mind. Okay. With this King of Pentacles, love. Somebody talking. With this King of Pentacles and this Ace of Wands in your subconscious, this could be you negotiating to move forward because of a money situation with this person. It could have some type of influence because again, the Four of Pentacles was crossing this Page of Cups. So whatever this contemplation is on this Two of Cups exchange, it could very well, your hesitation might be because of a money situation. Either you might feel like this person or you may not be capable of being financially stable in some way, or whatever the case may be. It could be that. But again, some of you are trying to make a way of escape and maybe travel somewhere or move, but money might be an issue or your money might be tied up right now. We shall see. But I do feel like you're having some type of communication with someone right now, and it could, hold on, it could be, this card really wants to come out. This is the outcome card, the Five of Pentacles, but we will get there. So this explains why you're in such contemplation, why you're in such control right now about the monies, about how monies will influence this new unexpected situation that might be coming up. Let me go into this deeper. So yeah, you are really, some of you may be having a situation where you are trying to see how a person may contribute or benefit you financially in some way. Okay, that's the end of that deck. Thank you. Let's go ahead and move on to get more clarification. But in the outcome, you do have the Five of Pentacles. So you may be feeling like at the end of it all, I'm trying to make the best decision because this person is going to leave me high and dry, or I'm going to be left high and dry depending on which decision I make in this love interest. What does this contract actually look like? What does this agreement with this person actually look like? And for some of you, you're definitely afraid of something going wrong. Okay. And you're communicating that. You're communicating that. You might be out of fear. You might be communicating some harsh words. So let's see. So the Hermit comes out. So this tells me that there's some introspection that needs to take place. You may need to look within to find the answer you're seeking. You may again need to get out in nature and figure out what it's all about. The retreat. And remember, the retreat is not so much going to a place, it's more or less withdrawing to find some type of harmony and peace within a situation. This makes sense. When we talk about the Four of Pentacles, trying to have control. And this is what the turtle says: stop trying to make it happen. Stop trying to make it happen. All right? So keep that in mind, because that is definitely what is crossing. All right, let's see what else is going on here. What else do you have for the collective spirit and references? Okay, so again, the Knight of Pentacles. I happen to see it flip over. The Knight of Pentacles comes out. Okay. So whatever this is, again, with the introspection that you're currently needing to do right now, and you may be called to withdraw for a period of time so that you can figure out how to go about this new situation right now. Like, exactly what is it going to be like? You don't have a clue. You like, this is brand new. It's coming in. Somebody's bringing it to me, bringing me some information about something dealing with some money. Again, the Four of Pentacles shows up. All right. So with this, it's still like I got to keep control of the situation. I don't know what might happen. I'm scared to figure out what might happen. And your outcome is, it looks like ultimately, if you're not trusting, depending on what information you get from being in this hermit state, if you're not trusting of your spirit guides and your angels and ancestors, or you're not putting yourself in a position or a posture to hear clearly, you very well might be left out in the cold. But that you have the power to change that. Again, it's all about seeking the direction within. But yeah, there's definitely some control going on here, and that was what was crossing you. And like I said, this unexpected situation that comes about, just let it. If you may, as uncomfortable as it might feel, and I know I'm a Taurus. I know how you want to control stuff, but as uncomfortable as it might feel, it's like you need to let go of control. All right. What else can we tell the collective about what is going on? And like I said, whoever this Two of Cups is, so some of you may be either giving something away or getting or receiving something. Okay, so this is quite different. That's quite different than the Four of Pentacles, because on one end you're trying to hold on. So now it might be like, listen, I'm trying to give you a push. Let it go. Whatever it is. It could be money. It could be you trying to play hard. You don't want to get hurt. You're afraid. We know that you're afraid of this situation right here. You're afraid of some type of separation or chaos or something not being communicated clearly, something that's undecisive. We know that you're afraid of that. That's the fear right now. Okay. And out of fear, you may be communicating a whole lot with this King of Swords. Or there's a lot of communication being done right now. All right, let's see. Let's get two more cards out of here, and then we're going to end this reading. What is the guidance for the collective on this situation going forward? Where's the guidance? Thank you for the guidance. Okay, the Queen of Cups. So the guidance is to grab hold of your emotions, be compassionate, especially to yourself right now. Be compassionate to yourself. Give yourself some slack, is what I hear. Cut yourself some slack. In the past, you've been strengthened through a situation, and this strength card can also be an ego situation too. Don't mistake. You can be strong on the wrong end of the spectrum. So don't let ego overtake as well. That's what also in this past position. You may in the past have allowed your ego to take control of a situation. Okay? And then you really, really are sensing that you need to grab the reins of something because your ego is bigger than what the outcome could be if you just relax a little bit. So the Queen of Cups is here saying that you need to be very compassionate right now, be understanding. The Three of Swords is here again, the Nine of Cups. I can't take all of these because I'm not really clear. But we're gonna get one more card from the tarot. And then we're going to ask a question and get an answer. Okay? I hope to upload this very soon. All right. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Two cards, the Knight of Swords and the Magician. So the Magician tells us that you have all the resources that you need. You have everything that you need to make a decision or to be a co-creator. Again, not to the point of controlling the situation to where nothing can get in and nothing can come out. And I feel like with this Knight, Spirit is saying like know what's in your corner, know what's in your toolbox, so to speak. Like you have the determination for sure, but you want to make sure that your determination is in the right vein, if you will. It's in the right energy. It's in the right timing. And it's funny because there's determination here, but think back to what it says. You know where you're going and you know how to get there, but nothing has to happen right now. Like nothing. This is more of an energy than it is a movement or an action. For some of you, you are thinking about actions and money or dealing with money, But it may not be for this time that you're actually to do something. It might be more for you to sit here and think it through. Okay? Get a question in your mind, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to do some answers. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one I want. This is the one Spirit wants. Get a question in your mind, because we're going to give an answer, okay? Or you're going to get guidance from the angel cards. This is the angel. Oh, shoot, I'm going to stay out tonight. I hope that this has resonated with a lot of you, especially with this full moon. I mean, full moon brings about, it can make you feel like you're not in control. So I totally understand what's going on right now. I'm not in control of a lot right now. I'm sitting here waiting for something to manifest that I really, really been desiring, and I'm just having to be patient about it. It's not easy. I find myself having to be, not stay busy for busy's sake, but I feel like the universe is opening some doors that is really giving my attention to something more productive right now than sitting and worrying about the situation. Remain positive. Yes. Remain positive. Remember, there's something beautiful happening. What up? Hold on, y'all. Oh, God. Come on. Within the next few weeks, you may get clarity about what it is that you need to do, a move that you need to make, who you need to connect with, how things are going to transpire, how they're going to pan out in the next few weeks. That's what Spirit is saying. But in the meantime, remain positive. Try to find the joy in every situation. Don't allow things to bog you down. I know it's easy said than y'all. I get it. I'm telling myself the same damn thing. I understand. I really do. I really do. Okay. These readings are just as much for me as they are for y'all. So trust you, me. But we can get through it together. And having said that, please leave comments in the comment box if this is you. You might not know that there's somebody else going through the exact same thing that you're going through. But because sometimes we like to keep what we call our business to ourselves, which is cool. You are supposed to keep your business to yourself. But there's also times where as you open up, other people will open up too. And you can find yourself in a situation where you have a community of people that are there to support you and give you positive encouragement and positive reinforcement. Okay, because they themselves are going through the exact same thing. And many times when we're going through something and we're in a shadow side of a situation and we feel like even a woe is me moment is coming about, we always feel like we're the only ones going through stuff, but that's not true. It's not true, like, at all. We're not the only ones going through stuff. But remember, something somewhere, something beautiful is happening. I love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like in the comments. Like in the comments. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like the videos. Comment in the comment box. And again, if you desire a more personalized reading, please see the description box on how to book that. And until we meet again, Ashe, love you all.